Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Lettice here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining again. Thank you for being here. Announcements. I do offer private personal readings. My buddy soul, dream, ancestral, so forth and have you. That will be in the description as well as the link in my bio. So please check that out. I also do live personal readings every Sunday. They aren't as long, but they are also donation led as well. So that way you're able to kind of pay what you are able to for that personal experience. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe so your girl can thrive. And we're going to get into this, okay? So this is for you, Sag. I immediately heard like this is what you're activating. Again, obviously what you're bringing in, what is opening for you. Immediately I kept hearing time. So they had me write that down, right? They had me write down time. And I was like, okay, time. Like dealing with time, stopping time, delaying time, working around time. Do I have enough time? Time. Then they put break / no breaks. And I was like, huh? Like, I don't think anybody would manifest that. Like, what's going on? They was like, stick with it. Then we heard time again at the bottom. Time. They had me write it. So I got time, break / no breaks, time. Whew. Then on the Mac, we got shake yourself loose. And it reminds me of, I think it's buried in the old song. It was like an old church song. It was like, shake yourself loose. Move your feet. So it's almost like you're moving out of the concept that you don't have time for things, or that you are always rushed to do things, or that you always feel like there's a deadline, or that you can't take a break. If you take a break in a moment, things will fall apart. It's like you're moving out of that mindset and truly shaking yourself loose. That is what the portal is activating. What you're activating is really getting out of that, like, I don't have enough time, or I want to do this and I got to experience this, or it's like this shift of your mindset of what that truly means. It's almost like stopping time, or picking up time when you need it to, but it's this recognition where you feel like, okay, I need a break, and it's like, no breaks. It's like, yes, breaks is moving through that, but also feel like this is also with blessings as well. Spirit is saying, like, opening up to recognizing the blessings that you have and be like, a break. Like, I need a break from this and this, and recognize, like, no breaks. Like, this is a blessing. This is something coming into your life that is, that you've been praying for and working for, manifesting. So take the time, realize that, again, a lot with time, and recognizing, like, slow down, be patient, but also, again, you can speed it up. Or also, I'm hearing divine time, because we all know divine time has no time. They move on their time. They're like, what the fuck is earthly time? We don't know what that is. We know the sun and the moon and the stars. And that's how we're operating. Okay. We know energy. We know frequency. Anything else, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So again, it's that changing your perception of what time is, what you have the capability to do. If you're feeling too old, if you're feeling too young, it's changing again that mindset of, it's like, okay, this is what they told me, that this is my deadline. This is the shift. It's like shifting that time and how you feel, and recognizing that you can not only have breaks, but those breaks that you want to take a break from are the blessings as well. So honoring that in both selves, and just really shaking yourself loose and out of your own head and your own body and your own mind. Okay? And that is what is opening. So you weren't worried about time or something involving time? Don't. It's interesting. Don't do that. You see that Paris Hilton shirt where she's like, just stop being poor. It's almost like that energy that I kind of feel like I got, like, thanks. But yeah, it's almost like that energy. Like, we got it. So let's go ahead and pull for you guys, my Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. I feel like you've been sitting down for too long. Alright, what do you have for the Sag here for what's opening? This portal activating. When I say divine timing, I mean divine timing. I love this. When I say divine timing, I mean divine timing. Wow. Mm. Ooh, wow. You're about to be blessed with something that you have been working and conspiring together with spirit. If you've been seeing a lot of hearts or feeling like your heart space has been open a lot more, especially with you getting the green energy, shaking yourself loose, recognizing what you love again, what you feel again, operating off of that energy and not like earthly restriction energy, especially with these two cards that you have. We're going to need one more, maybe two at most, spirit, but not that many. Thank you. One more for the Sag energy for what's activated for them. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. A lot to do with dogs. A lot to do with dogs. Just everything burn. Okay, so the reason why I said like divine timing to the max, the T, like we're blessing you. Like there are about to be no breaks. It's almost like from a reader that I watched, the teacher, they were like, you're about to be worried about the right things. You know, they say you're about to be worried about the right things, and it's like that energy, like, break, no breaks. You're about to be worried about the right things. Like what you thought you wanted a break from, of moving your body and shifting and all that, which is like shake yourself loose, move your feet, get up out of your seat. It's like what you feel like I said, it feels like you've been sitting too long and like almost focused or moving and shifting on the wrong things, having the mindset of like, I gotta solve this, I gotta figure this out, I gotta do this. And it's like, no, time is of the essence. Time is beautiful, but time is not real, you know? So it's essentially something that was made to keep us all in a mindset of feeling like we have to be rushed or slow down or bothered, all these thoughts. So yeah, you and the divine have been working. So like I said, you may have been seeing a lot of hearts lately or something that you feel represents hearts or, desires or like pink and things of that sort. Because we have Gateway, which is the Lions Portal Gateway, Lions Gate, coming in here for you in vision. Okay, and this is about that, and I will obviously read from the book and write the affirmations and the questions below. We're not doing that today. And allowing that. But like I said, with this dog, because the dog, this is, you also got 4 cards, and this dog came out. It's the Narorudi, which is the loyalty card with dogs and the progression and just having companions around you and having that growth. And the fact that you also have the dog, again, that loyalty to not only to you and trusting and having faith, but to your spirit team and your life path and knowing where you really want to go and how you want to move and having that same energy and setting of being there, most definitely. Then we have the Mama Water card or Mommy Water card, which is about memory and understanding the path again. You're understanding the path of your love, your life purpose, and what you truly want to do, what you truly want to accomplish, where your emotions is, where your heart is, where your energy is going. And that's why it's like time. Stop worrying about this and feeling like you're restricted or you're going too slow or you're whatever it is. It's like no time. Mm-mm. Follow what you love, so that way we can continuously bless you and have you worried and focus on the right things. Like, okay, what am I going to wear on vacation? What am I going to now furnish my house with now that I got it? Where's the first place I'm going to drive to once I leave the lot with my car? It's like, oh, how am I going to set up the nursery now that I found out that I'm pregnant? It's like there is no block to it, especially with it being 8-8. Infinite possibilities. There is no beginning and end to what you're able to come in. So shake yourself loose from that and possibly old memories, but also just alleviating something. Because this card, the memory, the Mama Water card, is about something being blessed upon you, right? The final card that we have is a Galapi. I don't know why I said that like that. It's going to be doing whatever it does with spirit. But also, again, that lion energy coming out here. It's almost like she's wrapped in something infinite. You can't see the beginning really or the end. Again, those infinite possibilities that Sag energy, but it also says bliss. Activating that bliss. A lot of animal energy here, which is funny. I resonate with this very much because I was getting a lot of animals today. So shouts out to that. But a lot of animal energy, a lot of just out there. Very like animals, like no matter, a dog's still gonna beg for food, and it's still gonna sniff out food because it has that innate thing, It's just it's what it's gonna do. A snake is going to seek out warmth no matter where it's at, whether it's a water snake or a garden snake. It's still going to seek out that warmth. So it's like this nature ability again, following your life purpose and path, knowing what you truly want to do, experience and operate and go with and feel, So it's like animal instinct for you to do shift and move that way. Thank you, sir. I gotta write that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and open it so we can get your affirmations. Gateway is actually towards the back. Sure not what I'm looking for. There we are. It says new thought pattern, So I love that they call it that, new thought pattern. It says, I remember the divine spark within my mind and spirit. I am always connected. So like I said, they could have been seeing signs. It doesn't have to necessarily be hearts, but it's like even hearts in the clouds. So it's like even seeing it everywhere. And it's almost like this card has a color of almost these two representations. It's like they almost same color, like this looks like what's up here, this looks like what's down here, but they're in between. So that divine connection from heaven and earth and the universe, again, it is always there. And the fact that I said divine timing and it's talking about divine spark, Ashe. It says work with Seraphonite. Okay. Who? It says many of your spirit guides are the animals that made soul contracts with you. Animals, especially dogs, live with unfiltered joy. That's why they ascend faster than humans, which is hilarious, is what they say. It says, at a heart center, this card reminds you to live with your heart wide open. Like I said, just what do you love? What do you truly want to experience and want to love? Okay? It says, like the gauge was alongside crystal. Okay? It says, this card can help create visions when held to your third eye. Sorry, we can't do that, but you get the idea. Okay? It says, expect miracles, attract miracles, and accept miracles is the theme for this card. You have completed the lessons and are ready to work deeply with the dimensional beings. You will complete the gateway walk. You must remember. And I'll also create an affirmation out of that for you guys as well, because that was very, very powerful. Expect miracles, attract miracles, and accept them. So like I said, something is coming in. If you've been really worried about something, like, man, I've really been wanting a vacation. I've really been, worried about housing, worried about job security, whatever it is, it's like, this is like, baby, it's yours. It's already yours. We've been working on it with you. We already know. Just keep your heart open to not just getting it from one way or from one situation or even from that. It's going to come in a way that's unexpected because we move in our time and in our wave and frequency, and that aligns with you. So keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into the Rana Rudy, which is the card that I showed you next. Thank you so much, Spirit. It says, now more than ever, you need to let go of judgment and get to know the people in your lives who possibly set off triggers. As a trigger is only a mirror for the self to realize not everyone is the same, nor should they be. So again, that loyalty to allowing those differences to align. And I also feel like that aligns with the shake yourself loose. Because sometimes when we feel like we can't do something, we possibly see somebody else doing it or experiencing things, it just puts us in that mindset. So shake it off. And also if you feel like, again, they are setting off those triggers, recognize that maybe it's because of something else. Okay, that's what I mean. Maybe it's because of something else. It ain't even because of them. So focus on that deeper connection with yourself as well, and recognize that, and recognize the companionship and allyship that you have in your life. Okay. There are questions. It says, "Am I being an ally to those who can benefit from my voice? Am I being an ally to myself? Where might I not be showing up for myself in ways that ripple out into the world?" Like I said, it's almost like it ain't even. So again, that allyship, that companionship coming in here for you. Now let's get into Mama What's Up. Mama What's Up. Oh, I remember. No, that was not you. Wrong person. Oops. There we go. Whew. It says, when this comes to you, you are going to gain something. It even says if you call upon her for help, she will be there. She loves to help women and will protect the sacred waters around her at all costs. You know? I love that because, like I said, it feels like it's gaining something, but also says this card is a major factor as it will use it to prove a point to teach a lesson if your message is not received, which is, again, don't rush. Take a break. Take a break. This card is also a sign of fertility as well. So again, that abundance, that ours, you are the fertile ground that now can be, it's going to sound crazy, walked upon. So that is what's being asked. Like, if you've been waiting, again, you feel like I need something by this time, or I need to get this done, or I'm not meeting a goal, or this is going to show you there is no goal that needs to be met, but you doing and living how you love, essentially, and what makes you feel good. And being around people that do the same thing and allowing that to enhance your life, right? Do, especially since they activate water portals as well. Come on now. Now let's go ahead and get into your final card, which is the Bliss card. I went too far. I believe the Bliss card is the actual last card. Yeah, it's the World card. And it's essentially the World card in the regular tarot deck. So the Bliss card. Yeah, infinite possibilities. This is definitely wrapping up something that you is going to give a confirmation to how you've been feeling, or healing. It's, again, this release. I just felt a rush of wind on my back, Ashe. So definitely, yes, shake yourself loose from the expectation of something and just expect something to work out. It says, this is a reminder that all things are in motion, including your breath and the intention you carry with each inhale. Okay? It says you are ready to integrate and realize you are another manifestation of the energy of the universe, which is why you always have that divine connection and that divine spark. It says this shows up when you are ready for lasting success. Traveling to different parts of the world may be on the horizon when this card appears. Again, if you've been worrying about the wrong things or feeling like that outweighs it, you're going to start worrying about the right things. Okay? And allowing that to be your now driving force, what you truly love. Like I said, I feel like you've been sitting too long. Even if you have been sitting, again, it's like mouse energy, just kind of moving and shifting. Okay? It says, it'll also express the feeling of fulfillment. Okay? And when you apply all the lessons, which again, the Mama Water energy, the memory energy of learning, you will be able to listen to the guides, work with elements, and be whole. There are questions. It says, what makes me feel complete? Have I completed a cycle? You have. And am I ready for lasting success? Okay. So that has been yours. Let's go ahead with today's International Cat Day, Lion's Portal energy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get a cat that you're embodying today. They're like park cats. So let's get a cat you're embodying today for Sag. This is what you're embodying today. This is what you're embodying today. It says, above is Prière, August, Renir, the lovers, which is hilarious. The lovers card, Gemini energy, companionship energy, coming together energy, allyship energy. Okay, I can keep going, but I'll stop. And then the opposite, the same person, and umbrellas. You know, like I said, break no breaks is almost like sometimes you can have an umbrella, you can be this person that doesn't have an umbrella and enjoys the rain. Enjoys the people, you know, like, what? No. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. That has been your reading, my darlings. I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time.